Hey, welcome back. This is part 2 of a 3-part series on doing a 12,000 mile maintenance service on your water-cooled R1200GS. These videos are sponsored by the online part store at Packmoto Tours and Rentals. So come check us out at packmototours.com/store. If you find these videos helpful, please subscribe right down here. Give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, part 2 in the 3-part series. Today we are going to replace the spark plugs and do a valve clearance check on this 2014 R1200GS. So let's jump right in and get going. First step is to remove these 2 T25 screws so that we can get access to the spark plug. You'll notice that I've already removed the crash bars. Everybody's got something different. I've got the stock BMW crash bars for the lowers and these Touratech upper crash bars. Let's disconnect this cable here. As always, be careful not to break this clip. I have a little special puller tool. You have one under your seat as well that's plastic. You'll need a 14mm deep socket to get your spark plug out. Definitely look like they're in need of replacement. We'll loosen these 3 T50 screws here. They won't come all the way out, but once you loosen them, you'll see how they, once the threads are pulled out, see they just pull out like that. Usually you need a little love tap from a rubber hammer. There we go. A little bit of oil to drip out. In order to check the valve clearances, we need to bring the motorcycle into top dead center. These right here are the intake. This is the exhaust. There are these flat edges right here. Okay, and when we can get a flat edge on them evenly, then we're at top dead center. The way we rotate the engine is by putting it in 6th gear and rotating the wheel in the forward direction. So let's get ourselves there. Nope, not yet. So I think the trick is when we get close, let's do really small movements. Close. Very, very close. Look at it from the other side, but I think I've got it. Yep, look at that, nice straight line. Okay, the intake valves go between 0.1 and 0.17 millimeters, so this is my 0.1 guide. Tuck it right down in here. Yep, that fits easily. Easily. Here's 0.15. That is very tight there. So 0.15. So we made it at 0.1. We're too tight at 0.15. So let's try 0.13. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're probably about 0.14 because I was able to fit through the 0.13 but not the 0.15, and our tolerance is between 0.1 and 0.17. So now we'll go to the exhaust, 0.34 to 0.41. So let's see, what do I have here? 0.35. Let's start with 0.35. Oh yeah, and you'll need to remove this little rubber piece here in order to get to the That's a nice tight fit there. Nice tight fit there. Here's 0.38. No, I can't get 0.38 in there. Oh, I can on this side. Very tight. Oh, I can there as well. 0.38. 0.40. Our spec takes us all the way up to oh yeah, that doesn't fit. All right, so we are at 0.38, so both the intake and exhaust are in spec, so that's good news. Let's bolt her back together, replace the spark plugs, and this part is complete. I put a little bit of oil on the gasket there, and then we will replace this. Just sets into space. Everything's all put back in. Time to torque these at 10 Newton meters. I have a new LMAR8DJ spark plug to put in. So with my 14 millimeter deep well socket, torque the spark plug to 12 Newton meters. Replace our coil. Snap back in the plug. Make sure it's set all the way in. There we go. Just hand tight. Okay, there we go. We have replaced the spark plug and checked the valve clearance. The way to do this is when both spark plugs are out. That's when you can rotate the rear wheel to find top dead center for the motorcycle. You'll want to do both sides. I've already done the left side. I showed you the right side here. So now I'm going to go put the left side valve cover back on and install that spark plug to complete the project. So this is part 2 of our 3-part series on doing a 12,000 mile maintenance on your water-cooled R1200GS. The first part was doing the oil and final drive. The second part, the valve clearance check and the spark plugs. And in the third part, we'll do the air filter and finish up this project. So if you learned something from these videos, please subscribe right down here. Give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment. These videos are sponsored by the online part store at Packmoto Tours and Rentals. So come check us out at packmototours.com/store. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.